to make sure that the Lexit or Latinos are exiting the Democrat Party. You do not own us. We are God-loving people. We are family-oriented, and we will die for this country. Let me tell you, our heritage was at the Battle of San Jacinto, was at the Battle of the Alamo. Mexicans were the first to get the Medal of Honor. And if you think that we're going to stop fighting now for our freedom and liberty, you got something coming.
I was not born here, but God is my witness that I feel you through my veins, because here is where true freedom exists and dreams are conquered. This election evoked many memories from voting days in my home country, Venezuela. Hearing in the United States the same garbage socialists sold to Venezuelans was unbelievable. From experience, I can tell you that such socialist ideas and destruction will not just hurt some people, it will get closer to you, to everyone's doorstep. It will take the last blood received from President Trump and will clean your tears with hope. Let this be an awakening of citizens who are more politically active, participate in town halls, meet their legislators to discuss community issues, and keep them accountable. Together, we'll make sure that we preserve the American dream and keep socialism away.
I will not allow them, through their nefarious tactics, to steal this election away from the American people, because if we let them do it again, if we let them do it now, they'll do it 4 years from now. They'll do it again and again and again. We will lose our country. We will lose our democracy. But what they do not realize is that we are here and we will stand up and fight. Every single one of you. We are in this for the long haul. The stakes cannot be overstated. We are in a battle for our country's foundational values. We are again at that point that Reagan once talked about it. We are in a time of choosing, where we must decide what type of nation we will be. Will we be a nation of lawlessness and open borders, or will we be a nation of law and order, a nation where the American people are put first, where we are still able to say, God bless America? That is the country I want to live in. That is the country that I love. That is the country that I adore. And that is the country that we are out here today to fight for, to protect, and to defend. And we will win. We will win.
And as mothers, we will fight for the torch of freedom, because without it, our children and our grandchildren will not be able to radiate and live in America.
I'm 16 years old, and I'm a member of Generation Z. Which means that America is mine for a long time. It's been yours, and I know there's plenty of young people. You guys are fighting for it now. I'm fighting for it now, but I'm fighting so that there's a future for each and every one of us. Ronald Reagan said that freedom is never a generation away from death. I am that generation that's going to keep fighting. President Trump is one of the best presidents that has ever graced this nation, and we're going to fight for another 4 years. We're not going to let them steal this election. It's always them that say they stand for democracy. But how come they're canceling out our voices? Canceling out American voices, canceling out patriotic voices that want to stand for a president that does something for them. How come they cancel that out? I say we stop the steal.
The media, the left, and the establishment Republicans are expecting you to get tired. Are you going to get tired? We're going to fight for President Trump every single day because he spent 4 years fighting for us. We will not get tired. We will not be silent. We will be out here every single day all over the country until we stop the greatest scam in the history of our nation. This should not happen in the United States of America. We are the most successful country in the history of the world. And there's a software from hell called Dominion. Have you noticed that the Dominion glitches only glitch in one direction?
Trump is an absolute warrior, okay? He is a fighter. He fights everything they throw at him. He fought off the Russia hoax. He fought off all the media slander. He even got COVID and kicked COVID in its ass.
When I say Donald, you say Trump. Donald. Trump. Donald. Trump. When I say Donald, you say Trump. Donald. Trump. Donald. Trump. USA. USA. With the president winning the most votes for a Republican from minorities since 1960. In fact, because of Black Voices for Trump and the campaign, the RNC, and all of you, we got...
Next week, we're going to start lobbying the state legislature of Pennsylvania, of Wisconsin, of Michigan, of Arizona, and Georgia. And we're going to tell them to ignore the rigged elections and send Republican electors to the Electoral College. Or we're going to deprive both candidates of 270, then we'll send it to the House of Representatives where Donald J. Trump will win.
Mr. President, if you're watching, we are praying for you, and we are here to support you any way we can to lead us in this fight for our country and future.
But Lord, we ask you to strengthen us in a special way for the fight ahead. It will be weeks, it may be months, but we will stand with this President, Donald J. Trump. Finally, Lord, we ask you to expose the fraud. Expose the fraud, Lord. We know it's there. We know the evilness. Expose it and help us see it. And we ask you, Lord, when your will is done, we will praise you and we will praise America. And so we say, like our founding fathers did, George Washington, Sam Adams, all the founders, we turn our eyes to the Lord, ask for his blessing. And in a special way, we say, Lord, the bodyguard of we the people, the bodyguard of Western civilization is one man, Donald J. Trump.
At the twilight's last gleaming, broad stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were